Sounds very excited. He believes that he can make it in this race where he's going against a former vice president and other persons who have run before in the past. How confident is he?
Okay, let me say a good evening to yourself and to our lovely listeners. Rightly put, and I believe you've seen pictures or videos or heard audios of what transpired at the party end. I believe you've heard of the commentary people are running with regards to what happened today. This is a new dawn, a new era within our political space. A journey that didn't start today, a journey that started some years back, a journey with a vision that is anchored on prosperity for all, a journey that Dr. Adutwum believes should be the architect to ensure that we're able to engineer ourselves out of poverty. And that is the driving edge, and that is what he believes in, and that is what he has been doing all this while, especially when he has the opportunity to be the Minister for Education. Everything that he echoed into our ears is towards a certain paradigm shift with regards to our socio-economic development, and that is the edge that he is coming with, and that is why he is prepared for this all activities within the political space of the NPP as we speak.
Considering that he was a minister and he hasn't really done this before, and frankly speaking, he hasn't been in the country for the longest. He returned perhaps 10-15 years ago. How does he match up with other persons who have been here from the formation days of the party, who have been pushing and fighting for decades?
Yeah, we need to also appreciate that NPP, in terms of its numbers canvassing for vote, is not only limited to the confines of Ghana. We do have a diaspora outfit within other jurisdictions, especially in the United States of America, where Dr. was the vice chair of California, USA. And therefore, he has been an integral member of the party, canvassing for vote, contributing to his quota towards the fortunes of the party from the days of President Kufuor through to Nana Addo Kufuor, eventually he being part of the government since 2017. From 2017 up to date, he's a sitting member of parliament. And I don't know what kind of duration that we are looking at before one can be seen as actively participating in the fortunes of the party since its inception. I can boldly say that when you talk of those that started this core business with regards to contributing and helping the success of the NPP, you cannot take the diaspora out of this whole equation. And therefore, you cannot take the contribution of the people from the United States of America to the fortunes of this party. Dr. Adutwum, within the political space, is noted for what he is able to achieve, a person who is able to walk his talk. That is why he is able to prove to you his little contribution with regards to the success story of Nana Addo Kufuor's government from 2017 up to 2024. And that alone should give you a fair understanding or a clearer picture as to who this person, Dr. Adutwum, is and what he stands for. Within this fold, none of the candidates do have that experience as to appearing on a ballot for us to vote for that individual, with the exception of the candidate, the former vice president. But this time, there is a new order altogether. There is a new atmosphere within the system that requires a new leadership, and that requires a different approach to what we witnessed prior to the 2024 elections. And that is why this becomes unique in the historical antecedents of the party and the history of Dr. Adutwum. It is time for us to have a leader with that transformative thinking, with a leader who has seen it all and is ready to ensure that what Ghana lacks within its developmental agenda is inserted for us to be able to climb up to where our peers have gotten to.
Very well.
We should be at where the Singapores and the South Koreans are. And if we are not there and we are up in arms as their country, begging for something for our country, then it tells you that we need a paradigm shift from the old GDPs and the exchange rate, etc. We need to develop our human capital to tilt it towards what we aspire our country to get to. And that is why Dr. Adutwum comes into the big picture as the preferred candidate for our forward movement and the thinking ability of this country.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That's Yao Opoku Mensah. He speaks for Dr. Yause Adutwum. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 CTFM. Eno.
Yes, 6 people have been rescued while an unspecified number are feared drowned after a boat carrying displaced